And we begin with breaking news out of London, Ontario, in the trial of 5 former World Junior Hockey players. The jurors have been discharged, and the trial is now going to proceed with the judge alone. That's after a development involving the jury and defense lawyers for one of the 5 hockey players. CBC's Ali Shiasan has the details.
This all has to do with a perceived jury prejudice here. It stems from a note that was submitted to the judge yesterday, written by a juror on behalf of other jurors. It specifically called out 2 defense attorneys, Dan Brown and Hilary Dudding. They are both the defense counsel for Alex Formanton, one of the 5 accused hockey players here. And in the note, it said that these lawyers appeared to, quote, whisper to each other and laugh as if they are discussing the juror's appearance. This is unprofessional and unacceptable, the note said. All of the defense teams, after hearing this read out, said that this is now jury prejudice and that this needed to be resolved. The Crown said that they would have preferred the jurors to be interviewed and asked whether they can put these impressions aside and continue on as a jury. But Justice Maria Carroccia decided that really the only way forward is by judge alone. So that's what we learned this morning. In a statement, defense lawyer Dan Brown said that this was just an unfortunate misrepresentation of just 2 attorneys talking amongst themselves. Quote, "No defense counsel would risk alienating a juror, and nothing could be further from the truth in this instance. While it is true that co-counsel will speak with one another from time to time during a trial, this is commonplace. The very idea of counsel making light of a juror is illogical and runs directly counter to our purpose and function." The judge said that she didn't observe any of this behavior in the courtroom, and also said that she would have stepped in if she did see any of this happen, but it was enough for her. Testimony continues today, almost as normal, just this time without a jury. Natasha.
We are able to report other details about what's been happening during the trial so far. It's lengthy, it's complicated. Some of it is very disturbing in its detail. I just wonder what you're able to share and what stands out for you.
Well, something that really stands out, aside from the testimony that we've been hearing over the weeks, is really just the fact that there was a mistrial already here. And for a similar reason, I should mention. So just a day into the first trial, a juror had flagged to the judge, it's the same judge, that they had been approached by Hilary Dudding. That is one of the 2 defense attorneys called out in yesterday's juror note. And it mentioned that the defense attorney had approached, allegedly, the jurors at lunch at one of the popular spots to grab lunch around here, and said to the juror that she noticed them nodding their heads a lot during the Crown's opening statement. Dudding has denied saying anything to the juror other than, "Sorry that I bumped into you." And the interaction was actually deemed innocuous by the judge originally, but the defense successfully argued that the jury was already thinking negatively about them, and the judge declared a mistrial. There was a new jury that was selected, and that's when we got going with this trial. And testimony continues where things left off, with witnesses testifying right now as if nothing happened inside the courtroom. Back to you, Natasha.
CBC's Ali Shiasan in London, Ontario.